Well, we got some serious changes going on in this world, and this definitely needs to be reported on. Coming from MarketWatch.com. And we've had some very massive moves right here. Now, everybody knows in the world that the dollar is tied to the petrodollar, and it's just got finished not crashing, but plunging and just blowing up the bottom. Oil is right now is literally being given away. It's at about negative $20 a barrel. Let's see what this report has to say. U.S. oil benchmark crashes below zero, a barrel to make historic plunge. This May contract is set up to expire. The May contract is set up to expire at the end of the regular trade on Tuesday, while June contract is most active. To soon expire May contract of the U.S. oil benchmark marked history on Monday, finishing deeply in the negative territory and implying that investors will need to pay buyers to take delivery of crude oil. Can you imagine that now? Now that they're going to pay us, pay investors, pay people to take it, reflecting a growing glut of crude and a lack of storage space. West Texas intermediate crude for May delivery finished down. And of course, it's got it all on here. I'm not going to go through all the numbers right now, but right now they got it down at a negative $37.63 a barrel. So I wonder if that means that when we go to the gas pump, I'm going to be Phoenicians here for a second, that every time we pump oil, are they going to give us some money back when we go into the and allegedly, quote unquote, pay for it? Anyway, the May contract expires this Tuesday. The one-day plunge is the largest on record going back to 1983 and is also the lowest level for a contract on record, according to Dowell Jones market data. The unprecedented drop in a nearby contract reflects traders scrambling to exit long positions that would require them to take physical delivery of crude amid dwindling storage spaces. It also reflects a convergence of the physical spot price for oil, which is why oil prices just crashed into the negative territory. Four things an investor needs to know, because they go over four little things. Let me read a little bit more of this article. It's like trying to explain something that is unprecedented and seeming unreal, wrote Lewis Dixon. Oil markets and analyst Lewis, whatever his name is, Energy, it emails comments. The most simple explanation for negative oil prices is that mainstream players are now paying buyers to take oil volumes away as the physical storage limit will be reached, and they are paying top dollar. Wow, the analyst says. The collapse is mostly a reflection of traders rolling contracts to June, as no one wants to take delivery because storage capacity is getting close to being reached. Senior market analysis, and of course, that's what they wrote. Now, what they're really saying is, because, now check this out, because of this coronavirus epidemic, pandemic, or where in the world is going on, and this massive quarantine and stuff, people are not going to and fro like they used to. You know, go to work, come home, rip and run all over the place, and it's done made all the storages around the whole entire world get topped off of crude, and they need to stop pumping. That nobody wants to buy it anymore. So if you want to get rid of it, they're gonna have to actually pay the suppliers in order to take it, and that's just something off the chain right there. So, you know, all this has a ripple effect, because if the petrodollar is worth nothing, that means the crash is in and it's imminent. Now, is that so? I don't know. You or I, we've been manipulated in the metals market. We've been manipulated in the stock market. They manipulating everything. So if they can manipulate that, no doubt they can probably manipulate this. And is this a sound warning for precious metals, gold and silver, or we know fiat currency ain't worth nothing, but they sure do print it like it's something, though, don't they? Or is this an opportunity right now for Bitcoin and all the other coin exchanges to really truly start skyrocketing as everybody starts fleeing the dollar? I mean, I don't know. Let's see. The ever-widening discounts for May versus the June contracts reflects the bearish supply and demand drivers that remain permanently in place, he says. We are probably setting the stage for a significant bottom in oil. It doesn't matter for the May's futures contract. It will be delivered into a nightmarish, bearish situation, said Phil Flynn, market analyst at Price Futures Group, in a note. Not only has damage ground to a standstill, the impact of oil cuts from OPEC plus also will not start in time for current delivery. Trading actions comes after May contracts posted a 19.7 weekly loss on Friday. WTI contracts for later delivery have traded at much higher prices than the front month May contracts. The steeper upward slope for prices in later months include a condition known as contango, something like that, underlines the dearth of the storages and the cruise in recent weeks as the coronavirus weakens havoc on global demand for oil. Told you it had something to do with coronavirus. Just got there. Isn't that amazing? The expiration of the May contract and the fundamental demand problems have combined to put outside pressures on the energy sector. Price discovery is complicated, more so than usual. And by the soon to expire WINT and the New York MEX or the NYMEX from monthly contracts in May 2020, wrote Stephen Inlands, global chief marketing strategist at X-Corp, in a Sunday note. Even more so, as the near-term prices are trading massively discounted due to storage premiums getting packed in far dates, creating very squeezed conditions on the expiring contract as the day settles. FMS looms, he wrote. Monthly reports of the Organization of Petroleum, exporting countries and the international energy agencies have underscored a period of flagging appetite for crude, even as major oil prices have forged a historic pact to curb output by some 10 million barrels a day in an effort to end the price war between the Saudis, Saudi Arabia and Russia, and stabilize prices that have been swooning. Well, that doesn't, they keep going for a long, long way. If I can find it, I'll include it down on here. But I tell you what, you know what that's telling me, though? That's telling me that we should be actually seeing unleaded for a penny, super unleaded for 3 cents, and diesel maybe no more than 6 cents a gallon. Why aren't we seeing that? It's just like when you have a credit card. Whenever you pay for something, you book a trip or you pay for something, they get your credit card information and they can immediately take your money. But then when something goes wrong or awry and you need a refund, you need to get it back and stuff, all of a sudden it takes 7 to 10 business days, sometimes upward to 90 days before you can even see your money back into your account. Sad, isn't it? Well, let's just get up popcorn and let's just see how this thing rolls.